Okay, this is coming to another weekend. Supposed to be like a very happy weekend with maybe some holidays to look forward to. But something big just came up, and I don't know. I mean, I'm just really so pretty upset about this that I felt that I have to make this rambling. I mean, sorry if I don't think. I think fortunately it doesn't affect a lot of you who might have been like listening to my advice and Okay, so basically this is something that happens to CMON. Basically, it was a company I pretty much has been like supporting pretty strongly. I have a lot of their games, from Blood Rage, Rising Sun, all the zombie sites, couple others. I mean, I might have like skip one or two on the Scooby-Doo, Master Universe and kind of stuff, but the pretty much everything that's like serious I'm pretty much in. So one crazy thing really did happen. I mean, I typically don't like to make this kind of video. I mean, it's some would say that it's not constructive, but I want to look at this, try to be more objective at it, and it's kind of like it's an expectation, but this is not really what I expect. Okay, so before we move further, I want you to bring your attention to this. So this is my pledge. That's about $130. So this is the hunger pledge for Marvel Zombies. There's just the base box with the stretch goals. As you can see here, it's just the base box with the stretch goals. And if you look down a little bit, you'll realize that the shipping is $109. That's almost like I don't know, 85%, 90%. I don't know, maybe even 95, maybe not 95, but it's just crazy. And I really made a mistake by trusting that CMON know what they're doing, and I already make the payment for it. So I don't know. I think this could be a bad mistake, because I was told that Bagger Kids, although they belong to CMON, it doesn't really belong to CMON, and CMON cannot do anything about it once it's been paid. You can't get your money back, it's gone, adra and so on. So I'm kind of pretty upset about this. That means for Marvel Zombies, I kind of like paying for 200 plus 240 USD basically for it, and half of it is kind of really like just the shipping. I mean, I really do understand. Shipping has really gone up. I've experienced it myself. I have already shipped a lot of stuff from China, and I'm also shipped a lot of stuff from US, from Europe, and I know that the shipping is kind of like I'm paying in hundreds. But my expectation for this pledge was it was for my shipping. Especially CMON is kind of like a local company to me, and I think this is really the second mistake I have made. Supporting local companies. So. As much as this angry speech, it sounds like please don't support local companies. That's all I could say about my country. I'm sorry, but it's just not worth it. The first one really is a very bad experience. I have a lot of issue with the after support for supporting a local company, and I get punished for it. I wish I could like just when online international with like maybe Amazon USA or something like that, and I would be been in a much better shape than this. And this is like the second mistake. I mean, CMON is kind of like a local company to me. It's been founded by some guys, and one of them is kind of a local, so I have like put far too much trust in them, unfortunately. Look, so my screen went blank. I know that must have been like 5 minutes gone. So I don't really want to like just drag on this. I will talk about it along the way, but basically the shipping is just insane. So don't just take my my word for it, because people are going to say that I live in the moon, on Mars or something like that, and my shipping is crazy. Yeah, right. Look at what other people has been like saying about this. So you can see that I'm not the only one affected. I mean, I just want to be like to show you guys. So we have other cases here, like from $15 to $29, it has gone up to $62. That's kind of like my situation, because during the pledge, I was told that my pledge is something for about 25 to 50, and it's now like 100, 103, right? and that's like, you know, easily most of them is double, and some of the guys are like, you know, I think they probably did something, you know, something better than me. They did not actually respond to the survey. They held on to it. Being prompt response to the survey, that means they have charged my credit card for it, and I might end up paying dearly for it, unable to cancel the pledge, or at least there'll be a heavy penalty for cancelling, I think. Initially, it was said that if you cancel your pledge before you complete your this pledge manager, you will lose 10%. For me, that would be like $13, which is not so bad. It will probably be the best way out of this for me. I should have done that seriously. And now that I'm $240 in, I'm not sure what's going to happen to my pledge. I'm asking them to reopen to see whether, you know, I could like cancel the pledge or something. So let's see if they actually allow that. And we want to take a look at more. I mean, if you don't believe me, you know, there's like plenty of people giving a very long speech on, you know, stuff. But in the gist is that not all shipping has increased. In fact, it has been shown that some of the shipping prices actually went down, and some of the hubs actually, you know, like is pretty close to China. In fact, so it's kind of ridiculous. I think in fact even for China and Hong Kong, the shipping has actually increased quite a lot, and that's pretty bad. You know, it's like, so we have 90,000 comments, and I think that's something normally to celebrate, you know, for Kickstarter, even after, you know, so long after the campaign. But this 90,000 is because everybody is really outraged with the shipping, and I think from my tone you can tell that I'm trying to restrain myself a lot, you know, trying to make this video to be objective, you know. $200 is not a lot, but it's just the expectation is just not right, you know. I would expect maybe my $50 has went up to 75. There's like, you know, 50% increase. I'm perfectly okay with it. I fully understand it, and maybe it's pretty acceptable, you know. And you know, although I might still walk, but you know, 103, and I made a mistake of trusting that they know what they're doing and clicking next all the way and making a payment was really a big mistake. Big mistake. So listen to me, if you have Marvel Zombies and they ask you to complete survey, don't do it. Just hang on to it. We'll see what, you know, CMON's can say about it. Or, you know, you still have the option of cancelling, and if you cancel, you lose 10% of it, which is not so bad, considering that, you know, how much you pledge. If you pledge $1, I would suggest you just walk, you know, because it just doesn't make sense. It's way too expensive. So we're talking about some people paying over thousands of dollars. So I want to, like, you know, bring you up to some of these comments. I don't want to be like, you know, making this up so that, you know, you say, no, that's ridiculous. It cannot be true. It is true. There are some people who is paying more than $1,000 for it. I should have bookmarked all this. Seriously, I should have bookmarked all this because it's really crazy going through all this. And I have actually been like reading this, you know, on my way home. So it's pretty depressing. I mean, I'm off to a weekend, and you know, I wanted to, like, you know, play some board game, but this just happened, and you know, it's like I'm really sad. So I don't know, but I do recall there's actually comments that says that so, like, for example, you know, there are some people talking about hundreds of dollars in shipping, and I think if I'm not wrong, I do recall for New Zealanders, the shipping for the giant collectors figurine, guess how much it is? That's $300 for shipping on its own. So it must be kind of crazy, you know, to complete the pledge if you think that, you know, pretty okay with it and kinds of things like that. But you know, there's plenty of comments here, and as I'm scrolling through this, there are like more and more comments coming out. You know, it's like so there's a lot of people like cancelling, you know. I wish I still have the option. I hope they open my pledge manager and let me cancel it. And it's really funny because this is supposed to be like the 50th project from CMON. I have already congratulated them and wish them luck, and I think their biggest project turns out to be like, you know, if a strong word is the biggest scam. We have been tricked into thinking that the shipping price is like less than 50% of what they actually will charge, and that is really it's really heartbreaking. I think in fact, so if you take a look at this, he's talking about easily this costing a few $1,000s for a lot of people as well. So there are people who has actually paid for about 500-600 and then expecting it to be to be under $1,000, but the case is not. It easily went over $1,000, and it's truly upsetting. I mean, this could have been one of their biggest if not the biggest Kickstarter for CMON, and using a Marvel IP. I thought this was a like good combination of everything coming in. But unfortunately, I think this has been really upsetting, and I don't know if this could backfire. Could they maybe drop from their 9 million? I don't know how much the people are cancelled. I mean, personally, I would if I could, to be honest, and I still hope I can. So if you are there, I hope you really wish me luck on this. I mean, I have never backed out of a Kickstarter much before. I mean, even though some of them didn't turn out to be as well as it is, trust me, I have been burned too. Stuff costing a lot more than I expected, but it's okay. I mean, for Dungeon Universalis, for example, I even paid additional tax because they declared something that's a little bit higher than what they actually charge on the flash memory, but whatever, that's done, and for that box, the Dungeon Universalis is almost 20 kilo. I mean, paying $100 for shipping, I'm okay with it, because I was told I'll be paying $100 for shipping for it, and I'm okay with it. But I don't know how big this box is and how big the stretch goal is. I would presume it's probably one of the standard size, probably the zombie side box with another box equivalent big for the stretch goal. And paying $100 for shipping is just not quite worth it. I wouldn't say it's right or wrong, but I know all this shipping crisis has hit everybody, and it has been difficult for everybody. But being slapped with with at least double shipping is not really what I'm expecting, and I think that really made me think again, why are we backing Kickstarter? I mean, we know the risk. We could lose all our money because some of these publishers might run away. So back to the story I was talking about. CMON has been they've been kind of jumping some of the rules because they have a lot unfulfilled. I think even Under Your Life has not been fulfilled yet, and they are launching more and more projects. So at least I could count a few that's not fulfilled, like He-Man is not fulfilled. We also have the Scooby-Doo, and I think that's kind of the limitation that Kickstarter is trying to impose, because what's going to happen is that someday, I'm just saying someday, there's a possibility that when a company gets enough, maybe each of these projects is maybe 10-20 million, and that's 50 million, and they just decide to run with the money and disappear. I mean, I'm not saying the CMON will, but I'm joking to my friend that it could happen, because as you have more and more backlogs, at some critical threshold points, critical mass hit, it might be just worth it to just make a run for it, not deliver again. So that warning to my friend, unfortunately, has really kind of kicked me back on my ass, and I think I should have listened to myself a bit more and stopped backing CMON, because they have a lot of backlog. And then this happened, and then it's I really kind of glad that I didn't back the Master of the Universe, because that's crazy. And unfortunate to say that I don't know, I might even title this video why I would never back another CMON Kickstarter again. I mean, this is really disheartening. I mean, it's perfectly alright if they have slammed the $100 shipping. I would have decided whether I wanted a game that badly or I didn't want a game. And then I decided to back it or not. But telling me that it's going to cost at most $50, and it could even start from $25 for shipping. I'm really buy into that. Although they just say that it's an estimate, but I don't know how they have estimated it. That was just way out of the any kind of estimation that could give. It's far from accurate. So I know this is like rambling for about 15 minutes, and I'm just pretty upset with this. I just really don't know what else I could do. It's not really a lot. Okay, it's quite a lot of money. I mean, with 200 USD, I could bag a lot of good stuff. Not to mention, right now, I still have the Great Wall under me. I have Waste Knights, and as well as I think I have still one more. Oh yeah, I have the Sleeping Gods, Distant Skies. Having this comes into the picture might actually cost me to actually drop one of the other big Kickstarter, because that's really like spending way too much money. And it's sad because those other games could have been great. In fact, I would say with some confidence that I think Distant Skies will be better than Marvel Zombies. I mean, it's just another zombie side. Waste Knights, I don't know, but Galacta has done pretty well with this war of mine. I like that system. I think one of the designers is the same designers. I have trust in them, and it's the 3rd edition, and I mean, can't go wrong with twice already published, and I can't find it on the second-hand market. It means it's just pretty good. Nobody's willing to let go of it. I think that will be better even than this. And so what's the 3rd project I mentioned? Oh, the Great Wall. Yeah, so Great Wall has a proven track record. It's 8 point something on BGG. Gameplay, I don't know, but in terms of miniatures, Awaken Realms is a lot better than CMON in my opinion, be it Sundrop or not. And so I guess those 3 projects are a lot better than this. If I could, I would lose my $13. I don't care. I know they could take it. Is my lesson. Please never do back another CMON's project again. And I could use the money better to support one of those other projects. Or in fact, even some of the cheaper projects, for Northwood for example, that's only $15. It's like, I don't care. That is okay if they slap a $10 shipping charge on it. Fine. But I have that expectation, but just not this. So I guess thanks for listening to my rambling. I know it's untimely. But this is what I feel, and I think because I'm not being sponsored in any way, I'm using my own money, and it hurts me personally. So I guess I have the right to say something about this. I think I'm just pretty sad. I think I'm disappointed at how these things have worked out, and despite so before I go, I want to defend something that CMON might have. A lot of people might say, oh, CMON didn't tell us anything about it. It's like no, actually they did. One of the things they did say was with all the deadlines, and the shipping option, that in fact there's first wave and second wave shipping. So I was actually told that there isn't much difference, and there isn't a lot of difference between the different pledges. All of them are slapped $100+ for my region. So it might be a way to force you to just go all in, so that you save on the shipping. But I see through that. And it's better to cut my loss than jump deeper into the rabbit hole. But anyway, so they did say that there's some shipping problem. They do know that the shipping prices has gone up. So they are aware of it, and they said that they are trying to do their best to try to smooth this out. I did recall seeing that somewhere. Yeah, something like here. Disclaimer: we are very aware that the shipping cost for the project is generally higher than what it used to be. No, sorry, it's not generally higher. I don't think there's anybody who has actually less shipping than what was estimated. So maybe it's not generally. It's in fact 100% higher, and 100% higher than the original cost. So I think maybe that would have been clearer. And you know, they said unfortunate with the, you know, all the international shipping and everything. Yeah, blah blah blah. I mean, blame COVID, you know, blame the war, blame oil. Yeah, you know, just go ahead and blame everything. But you know, to be honest, at the end of the day, it's our own fault. We decided to support this idea. We thought it's going to be great, but even before the game has arrived, I already not looking forward to the game. Thanks to this, I'm just thinking of how I could recuperate my loss. Maybe like, you know, resell it or something like that. Yeah, that's just pretty much how disappointing I am. I mean, this could also be my first bad Kickstarter. Well, anyway, I'm probably just gonna like exercise this off, you know, cycle a few rounds, and then, you know, like get my dinner, and then, you know, like then probably play some great games that can make me forget all this. I mean, like I said, it's not really a lot of money. I mean, it will hurt a lot of people more than it hurts me. But it's just a matter of like making my voice and my stance about this. Keeping silence is not the way, because I don't think people are happy, and you know, with 90,000 comments, I'm not sure how much has been increased since the last like 12 hours since they announced this. I'm pretty much sure that a lot of this was a result of this you know, shocking delivery prices increase. So okay, but I'm not going to like stop begging Kickstarter, okay? So I mean, in case you are thinking about that, I still believe that there are great games out there. There are great games at reasonable cost and reasonable delivery. There's always a chance that you get retail, and I think for this, you should have gotten retail. I should listen to one of my friends who has only backed for $1, because you know, there's always a chance you can always upgrade later and not go. I mean, in the first place, why am I so silly? Why am I not just backing $1 and then upgrading my pledge later on? I mean, that sounds like, you know, this is the way to go, right? Why did I chose the full pledge and go in, and then, you know, have to think about the worst case scenario I having to cancel? I don't know. It's just that logic suddenly just slaps me. But maybe we should just put $1 in for every other Kickstarter from now on, and you know, and upgrade your pledge later on in the pledge manager, or you know, just lose that $1. Big deal. Which would have been like perfect for this case. You know, this is the time to just throw that $1 away, you know, and you live to see another better day with $200 more in your pocket. Okay, sorry for all the rambling, negative energy. Okay, just, you know, feel happy, you know, don't worry, there's plenty of good games still coming. I'm still going to support like the Great War, lightly, very much lightly, unless it's going to be like something crazy is going to happen. I'm going to support Tainted Grail, he's coming soon, and then I'm going to start playing my Sleeping Gods. You know, I really like Ryan Lockett stuff. Yep, so thanks for watching. I hope I have another, you know, more happy video, things that cheer people up. You know, just always try to be positive. Yeah, always tell myself that, you know, looks forward, looks positive, you know. So thanks for watching. Well, if you're one of the unfortunate guys too, just blast yourself in the comments. I don't think I'm even going to edit, you know, or sense. I'm not sure if the censorship things work automatically, but you know, I don't think I even want to, like, you know, go through all comments. But I'll read your comments. I will reply if I feel that there's something to add on to it. But I guess, you know, there are plenty of unhappy people. Blast away. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again soon.